You are a survivor. At the end, when there was nothing left to lose, terrible weapons were unleashed against the industrial heart of the old world. Millions died when the black smoke crept into shelters or chewed through seals and masks. The lucky ones stayed dead. A rare few individuals survived, clinging to life amongst the ghosts of the old, and the demons that came after. You learned to fly to escape. Survivor, as their name implies, is very good at one thing: surviving. Every single one of their stat blocks has high keen, used to avoid collision, evade attack, escape from bad situation, watch out for things, and more, while their personal moves are straightforward and built around making it out of impossible situations. They are even resilient to a near supernatural degree, maybe even actually supernaturally tough, and so are their planes. They have to, because they have done nothing but survive. Living in bunkers, eating preserved food, scavenging for air filters, a survivor has everything taken from them, their sense of comfort and safety ground out year after year. They have developed strategies to cope, but now that they've escaped, these habits hurt more than they help. Metaphorically, a survivor is what it feels like for a transgender person to escape an unwelcoming or abusive situation. It's just that their toxic environment is a literal one. These situations are tragically common, and one doesn't just escape it immediately. It's a gradual escape. Strategies are formulated to hide who they truly are, to survive it, and now that they do, the strategies that once helped them, are now making their life difficult in the aftermath. The core mechanics of a survivor show a process of recovery from these maladaptive behaviors. Slowly, over the course of a campaign, the survivor opens up, doors that were welded shut are unlocked, as they acclimate to relative safety and develop a new sense of identity. For the survivor's central moves, their core move is rather big, complicated, and comes in two parts. First part, masked. While you are wearing your mask, you are at disadvantage to get real or press the issue. When you reveal a detail about the person under the mask, take 1 stress, but at 6 details, you remove your mask in front of a comrade, and gain comfort object. Second part, comfort object. When you are in a safe place, any place a survivor considered safe, like their room, in their cockpit, or among friends, you may remove your mask. When you are not wearing your mask, whenever you press the issue, get real, or the first time you talk to anyone new, roll 1d10 plus progress. On a 1 to 8, you must put your mask back on, and suffer the mask penalties, but no matter what, after each roll you make, mark 1 progress. At 8 progress, cross out your entire core moves and add +1 to all attributes, max 5. This is pretty much what the whole survivor theme is about. While the mask provides a lot of benefits, acting as gas protection and filter mask without penalty or wearing out because the survivor is long used to it already, it also keeps them from communicating with others. But sometimes, they still have to take it off in safe places, to maintain the suit, this protection, which can reveal the details about the person beneath the mask, like the color of their hair, glimpse of a bare hand, and clear voice that isn't muffled by the mask. Eventually, they will realize they no longer need this protection, this strategy, to safeguard them from the hostile environment, and that's when you cross this whole move out. As for the survivor intimacy move, it's called together. When you try to be intimate with other, it doesn't happen if you only have masked, you gain 1 progress if you have comfort object, and after crossing the core moves out, all participants tell a secret about themselves and hold 1, which can be used to reroll a move, get 2 holds if the final move is used in the air. Essentially, intimacy move does not work with survivor at all when they have their mask on. If they have comfort object however, their intimacy still doesn't really benefit anyone, but their partner's intimacy move does work now. With the heavy stuff finished, we can talk about something much lighter, like the survivor's personal moves, which just like most playbooks, survivor can pick 3 of the personal moves right at the start. Cornered animal, when you look for an exit, roll plus keen. On 16 plus, you hold 1 for the scene, which can be spent to immediately bail. 11 to 15, you get +2 keen forward, miss, there's no way out, but you get +2 hard forward. Basically, this move is just about the survivor finding any methods to just escape the current situation. When they bail, they are just gone, no one can stop them, but they can't come back and influence anything until the scene is finished. Tough it out, you never pass out from injury. This move lets the survivor take on some ridiculous amount of injuries with almost no problem, as player characters without this move pass out temporarily after taking 3 injuries. Of course, this won't help with the medical bill you have incurred at all, at which point you probably wish you were dead. Scavenger, When you search a ruin or downed plane, name what you hope to find and roll plus keen. On a 16 plus, it's there. On an 11 to 15, you find something that might work for the same purpose, with some effort. Do you want to play Fallout? You can play Fallout now, scavenging the ruin for whatever you need, but the thing you are looking for need to have some practical utility. Money works too, and can't be specific instance of something. It also has to, actually possible to be inside the place you are searching for. Make do. Your personal upkeep is 0 thaler. You know the time when you eat nothing but cup noodles in college to save money. This is basically it. It might help to teach a student on this move to save themselves. Expendable. While on Overwatch, you may choose to take fire for a comrade, giving them advantage forward. This is a very useful move from Survivor, since they can take quite a lot of damage or even just avoid taking more damage due to a combination of their high keen, tough airplanes, and personal moves, but you need to make this decision before the attack dice are rolled, though you can do it at the very last second. Paranoia sense. When you make a pessimistic prediction, take 1 stress and take advantage forward. This is absolutely not relatable at all. Gone feral. When you brawl vicious, everyone in the fight, you included, takes 1 injury. Is this move actually useful? Not quite. Does it helps when you want to fuck a lot of people up? Yes, absolutely. Of 2 minds, select a second stat line from any playbook. When your mask is off, use that stat line instead, and when you increase a stat, the XP cost is halved, but you must also buy an advance on the other stat line too. This move basically lets you create 2 versions of your character, one because the desperate situation that forced them to be, and one that's truly who they are. And yes, when I mean stat line from any playbook, I mean stat line from any playbook. When you advance, you don't need to buy the same stat for both characters, and after comfort object is complete, or you are playing non-survivor characters, the mask can be more metaphorical. This can also work for a plural character via the complex origins mechanic. Horrors of the Height also add another personal move for the survivor, breathe easy, which they are so used to breathing through their mask that the survivor finds out the filter lets them breathe easy in thin air too, no matter the altitude. But it will only work with a survivor's mask, and only if they have the move. For the starting planes you could get as a survivor, all these planes have focus on either extreme speed and power, or extreme toughness and durability, and usually are salvaged from somewhere. This can include an used Ritter Ersatz S, a barely controllable improvised scout with a truly oversized rotary engine, and used Kreutzer Spinne V8 conversion, a Kreutzer Spinne modified to have a powerful V8 engine and a powerful gas gun that might shot out its own engine, and used Hugo's Ganz Metal Wunderflugzeug, a full metal wonder plane with toughness that's out of this world, and an used Loeb and Loeb Kessel 2B, a tough twin-engined bomber that is just agile enough to surprise some fighters. You can also get any used planes for up to 15 thaler. And that's it for the survivor, masked dwellers of the dead cities that manage to survive in the hostile environment, that might just open up if they could get a moment to breathe. Anyway, that's all for now, and I will see you all next time. Hello there. If you like this video, please subscribe to my channel and click that notification bell button. If you really want to support my channel, you could visit my Patreon page, or buy me some coffee, links in the description. Anyway, have a nice day.